Hey guys, Coach Hunter here with Mackenzie helping me out today with Kickboxing 74. This time we're talking about countering the mid or high kick, okay? Fundamentally, I think these are roughly the same. There are some differences that we have different options for either midline, as my ribs, or the head high. But I do think that they are really similar, and I think for me, very hard to tell apart on the way in, okay? So your defenses for both should be pretty similar. We're talking about our minimum defense once again, and our then preferred defense, which is making your opponent pay. So let's get into it. So Mackenzie's here. She's gonna throw this round kick to my ribs. Okay, so it's gonna go midlines for now. It's a little simpler. Now, when she's going to my rib cage, I don't want to eat that. That's gonna suck. And kicks are hard. There are people with such a good enough kicks that they can put you down with one, that clean kick to the body. Okay, and anytime you get hit in the body, it takes energy out of you. It takes a lot of oomph out of your strikes. So it's really important that we are defending this. So our minimum defense is either the 2-arm block or the high check. And so a high check is exactly what it sounds like. I'm bringing my knee basically up to my guard to block the kick. Okay? So I don't prefer the high check, and it's not for any particular technical reason, but it's mostly just because it's not what I like to do. I think there are pros and cons to 2-arm block versus the high check. I think there are good things about both. You just have to decide, play with both and see what you like. Okay, so the high check is like this, boom, coming up. Now, we're gonna go from the 2-arm block perspective. So the 2-arm block is basically the minimum side of it is just getting my elbow in tight to my ribs, and my hand is still covering my head. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of crunch in on that side. Okay, why am I doing it that way? Because if she throws that kick, I want to make sure that my ribs are covered and my head is still covered. Because for me, it's very difficult to tell a midline kick from a head kick while it's coming at you. Okay, so I want to still cover my head. If you watch Shevchenko versus I was a great example of why you should never bring your hand down to cover your body. Okay, because that kick, that change up to the head is going to happen. So that said, once again, kicks are very powerful, and you've seen examples of people breaking their forearms on one kick. Okay, so really make sure that we have the other hand out as a guide arm. So it's coming in front of my blocking arm. So I have one arm blocking, the other arm is coming in front, okay? I'm making like an X here. My palm, I'm trying to catch this kick on my palm, okay? She throws that kick, boom, right there. So I'm in here blocking between palm, forearm, and shoulder. So the kick in, boom, right there, okay? I'm returning right away to my stance. So there's a kick on the other side, same thing, boom, that's our 2-arm block. Or our high check. Right there. So once again, I prefer the 2-arm block over the high check. And that's just a personal thing. So we'll go with that today. So guys, of course our minimum defense is to not get hit clean. Okay, but if at all possible, I want my opponent to pay for that shot. So she throws the kick, I have 2-arm block and I'm loaded in. Okay, I'm leaning to my left and kind of crunch that way, so I'm like kind of power loaded to my left. So I'm gonna throw my left hook in this case, no particular reason for that, just an example. Okay, boom, 3, 2, and then I'm gonna step through and hit my rear knee. I could throw a kick, just doing the knee today, okay? Do this shot, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm getting a hands-on just because I'm getting kind of close, right? My opponent wants to be at range throwing the kick, I'll go ahead and get it nice and tight. Do it again. 2-arm block, 3, 2, lead knee. You also notice that right as I throw this hook, my right hand's coming back to my face. Really important to have hand discipline, everything's nice and tight and clean. Okay? On the other side, we're just going to do the opposite. Okay? Part of why I'm throwing those particular shots is that I'm loaded up. When she throws that round kick, I'm here, I'm loaded to that side, so my right hand can fire with power right away. The other reason is that if Mackenzie swims through as she throws that kick, pause, she's open on that side potentially, right? So it's a nice clean shot that I can get there in a lot of cases. Now if someone has good hand discipline, they have good eyes, they're catching well, that's not gonna be the case. But you know, let's make sure we have to have those good qualities, right? Let's not let them get away with bad technique. So we're going to do that a few times, just do a kick on one side. So guys, try it out. Once again, think about our defensive movement, right? Whenever we're shadow boxing, whenever you're thinking about fighting, it shouldn't all be offense. And that's very tempting, I think, just to start to move around, throw punches when you're shadow boxing. But it's super important to have that defense in mind, so you're getting lots of those reps too, okay? That's gonna really help you get more natural and more comfortable with it when you're actually sparring, when you're fighting. So guys, smash that like button down below and subscribe to our channel to see all of our content. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.